I'm Crystal, and I've been at Super Training for a little over a year now. I've heard about CT Fletcher before, but I didn't know that much about him. Absolutely, 500 reps of bench was the most ridiculous thing I have done.
And what are you going to do for the rest of the week?
Relax. Get some ice packs.
Do you think you can use your arms at all?
You know, just a little wrist motion. Yeah.
See, you adding weight. You're not telling me that you finna take that 5 off of there. Is that what you tell me?
I feel a little nervous.
Iron addicts, alpha as fuck. I think I got it all down.
Yep.
Sir, you dropped your isotory contract on the floor.
It's lit. Yeah, why you over there getting all dressed up and shit? You putting on girdles and shit. Come on over here and bench press, man.
These young guys can't keep up.
I just can't find me no fucking good help these days. Me and Crystal the only one doing this shit. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8.
It's my jam too.
10. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Good job, Silent Mike. You're up,
I'm
boss.
telling you.
Running out of creatine.
After you do fucking 10 seconds of that shit, you'll be fucked up for a week.
I'm already fucked up.
And Crystal is, she gonna be fucked up for a week too.
That form is all fucked up.
Thank you.
Here you go, CT.
That fucking kid over there is getting faster on this shit. And it's fucking killing me. And I invented the shit. That's bad. I'm in it. Okay. You can rack it and rest. Trust me, I haven't made it to fucking 10 sets of 50 either. So I try to get 4 or 5. And then I go to 25. That way.
Are you doing that on the first set?
The main objective is to do 500 reps before you leave the bench press.
So that's the third one.
Third one.
7 more.
Don't look now, but CT Fletcher is turning white.
It's true. Fuck. How do I think it is bullshit? Her problem is she has perfect fucking form. If her form was as fucked up as mine, she'd have been done a long time ago. That's good form having Crystal right there. Crystal can tell you, I treat women the same way as men. I expect them to do 500, I expect her to do 500. And to her credit, she didn't say, no, CT, I can't do it. She said, fuck it, I'ma do this shit. Go for Mark motherfucking Bell. Come up here to Super Training Gym. And see fucking what they got going on. I hear it's real hardcore and intense up in this motherfucker. I gotta see for my fucking self. Or is it just hype?
A lawyer's gonna call you up from this podcast.
I hope so.
You're like, fucking
Get up, you son of a bitch! I own you!
This is Mark Bell from Super Training Gym. Super Training Gym, the strongest gym in the West. This is some old footage that we had when CT Fletcher was in town. And I'm here today with my homie, Filipino Thunder.
Well, hello there.
Oh, look at you going benching so fast, Filipino Thunder. Whoa!
Having some fun.
Are you normally that fast on the bench?
As long as it's under 225.
Are you that fast with sex?
I can be.
Can your hips move that quickly?
See, sex is all a race.
Is that where the thunder came from?
Partially.
Has the thunder come from down under? That's the question.
Somewhat, yes.
Why is CT Fletcher benching like that with his legs crossed? Showing off?
Just trying to show off.
What was he trying to have you guys do on this day? It looks like he was just trying to kill everybody.
It was like something crazy, like 10 sets of 50.
What's the matter with that guy?
I don't know, he was nuts. What was funny is he told me...
Did you make it through all the sets?
No, I got like 3 or 4 into him, and then he came up to me and told me it was no longer my set. And then I could deadlift.
So it's not still your motherfucking set?
I was really surprised. I was like...
Normally he'd say it's still your motherfucking set?
He said that to me right before that set. And then he told me.
I just said, fuck all that stuff. I'm just doing singles.
Well, if you add more weight,
yeah,
it's about the same.
I can't count the reps when you're going that fast. You're going to have to slow it down a little bit. The guy just, he got all these weird workouts that he does. And then, like, Mike Rashid does shit like that. Like, have you ever done workouts like that? 10 sets of 10 and, like,
yeah.
I mean, other than this day where he forced you to. You ever done, like, German volume training or any weird
I used to do stuff like
inch
that.
on the arms in 1 day program?
I used to do that training for the combine benches and stuff like that.
Yeah, that shit hurts.
Other than that, no.
We're benching with those weird rogue plates on the bar just to make it look cooler, just to make us look tough. I think it was about 500 pounds right there that I just did. That's back when I could work out, but now I'm fat and old.
Fat and old already.
Falling apart at the seams.
We all got fat. What happened?
I don't know. I think it's Fat Dan.
It's Fat Dan?
I think Fat Dan is like literally rubbing off on all of us.
Yeah. It's also you and the donuts.
Yeah, that donuts aren't my fault.
It is your fault. We talked about it.
You think it's actually my fault?
You had Sandy
What am I
bring
doing?
donuts in for Mike's birthday, and then they never stopped coming.
I just played patty cakes with the chalk bowl for some reason.
Showed who's boss.
This must be, I think I remember this. This must be back when I worked out.
A little bit.
I think that was like
Well, you
545
benched.
right there.
You benched before.
Yeah.
You used to look at the squat and deadlift.
No, yeah, just there's no reason to squat and deadlift when you can bench like I can, is there?
No.
Oh look, now Crystal's cheating. She's throwing a slingshot. And then you just said, fuck all this bench pressing. My pecs hurt too bad. And you just started doing something different. Oh, there's Fat Dan. That's the culprit right there.
He looks a little bit lighter than maybe like 338.
You really think the fatness is my fault?
It could be. You were the first donut bringer in this gym.
I used to weigh 330 and now I weigh like 260. I'm a lot less fat than I used to be.
I think you want to make all of us fat.
So
Because see, Mike wasn't fat either.
Let me get this straight. What you're thinking is that I'm making all you guys look fat so I look better.
Possibly.
Kind of like every hot chick has that fat girl that she hangs out with.
Yeah, she hangs out with an ugly friend so that she looks that much hotter.
And the ugly friend always cock blocks you and says, hey, let's go. Let's go home.
It's terrible.
Why do they do that?
Because they're not getting any. That's why I bring Fat Dan with me, so I can pawn him off.
They can do your dirty work?
Yeah, I'm just like, Dan, you got to take the grenade.
CT Fletcher looks very confused by the deadlift platform.
He didn't know how to bench on it.
Yeah, exactly. He's going to have to cart over an incline bench or something over there and do some dumbbell work.
I think he was going to try to floor press it.
He's trying to curl it with those huge biceps. It was cool having him in here. He's, I think people have a certain perception of him, to what they see on TV, or not TV, but what they see on the YouTubes. And, he's loud and a little over the top, but he's a good dude. His heart is in it. Like, he's way into training.
Yeah, he was a really nice guy.
He was nice, and he's, like, motivating, and he's encouraging.
Very motivating.
I think right here he's yelling at Dan.
Yeah. What I like is that he appreciates what we're doing in here, and he doesn't powerlift right now.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he's just into the whole thing, like just fitness. Period. He's just like behind it. He's supportive of it. He's not just thinking his shit's cool only, which is kind of nice. But yeah, he's banged up. He's an older guy. He's got problems with his elbows and problems with this and that, and obviously he's got the issue with his heart. And when we were doing reps on this day, we could literally hear his heart ticking.
Yeah, that was crazy. I thought it was an exaggeration, and I was like, no, you can definitely hear it.
Yeah, you can hear it once his heart rate gets up a little bit. But he's got like a pacemaker or whatever you want to call it in there. But
would you look at his face?
Oh my God, yeah. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on with his face. He looks less fat here than he does now, though.
But
why
the face goes right up.
Who oiled me up?
I did.
Trying to kick Fat Dan out, it hasn't been effective. You're the gym manager. You should be able to do something about it.
I've tried. Mike keeps bringing him back, and I've talked to Mike about it.
He's just too big. We physically cannot remove him from the premises.
He's it, yeah. I'm gonna call the cops.
I don't know what's going on. Yeah, Silent Mike isn't as fat in this video.
Look, he doesn't even have a belly.
This is before the USAPL meet.
This is way before.
When he said, okay, if you're not going to allow me to take steroids anymore, then I better get fat. Yeah, gaining some weight can definitely help your strength gains. But for myself, I've noticed there's kind of a point of like diminished returns. If I get too bloated, I'm not necessarily any stronger. Although it does feel good, you know, going into a contest.
Yeah.
To have a little bit more bloat. Like the last meet I did when I tried that 600, I probably didn't need to get that fat.
Yeah.
My face just kept growing and growing.
See, all you guys put weight on for meets and have fun, and I'm withering away.
You're getting skinnier.
Trying.
So you pull sumo a lot. Do you mess around with conventional much in your training?
I do. It's just not very heavy because I don't have the ability to pull conventional heavy.
Is it just like an injury or mobility or?
Probably mobility. It hurts. I don't like it.
You've had some issues with like your ankle. Has your ankle kind of interfered with you know, dropping your hips down?
A little bit. Like, so if I want to really get in a good position conventional, I got to put my heeled shoes on to keep my feet planted. And it's more so just the right foot.
It's kind of weird to wear a raised, elevated heel.
Yeah.
Nice pulling by Dan right there. I forget what that weight was, but he's blowing that shit up.
This was a PR on the day.
Yeah. He's been doing really good on his deadlifts. He's very explosive.
I think it was like 645.
Explosive like your diarrhea.
Yeah, very explosive.
Yeah, and CT's getting them all fired up. CT's freaking yelling at him the whole time.
Dan's still really happy about this moment. This is
Yeah.
probably his proudest moment.
That was cool. You know, we shut the music off. We said, fuck music, let's use CT Fletcher.
It was better.
Yeah, he got him.
He's a good hype man.
He got him fired up. But CT was rocking a medium shirt there. Look how tight that thing is.
Is that a
Ridiculous.
medium?
It was.
Wow.
Strength is never weakness, and that is it from Super Training Gym.